Do you ever feel like your life has no meaning and no purpose? If you're that type of person, then this video is for you. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're doing well. If you haven't already, please subscribe, comment, like and share this video if you enjoy it. So if you're currently going through a time where you feel like your life has no purpose, where you feel like your life has no meaning, you feel like you're constantly going through the same circle round and round and round, it's because you haven't given yourself a purpose. You have to find out what matters to you. You need to give yourself some sort of direction in life, and the first step towards getting direction in life is being honest with yourself. What are you currently doing right now that's making you unhappy? Are you just staying in a job or staying in a situation, unhealthy relationship, because you feel like this is the best you deserve? Or are you just staying in it because you're comfortable? Are you just doing what you've always done because that's the safe option and you're feeling like you deserve more? If the answer is yes, then it's time to put the wheels in motion. It's time to really go out there and figure out a plan and what really matters to you. Dig deep down and see what your morals are, where you want to be, where you're trying to grow, how you want to be, the type of person you want to become, and what that's going to evolve. If you're constantly doing the same routine every single time, you're bound to feel like you have no purpose. You're bound to feel like you're a robot and you're not living life, you're just going through life. You can't just float your way to becoming a better version of yourself. You can't float your way into your successful life, whatever that means to. It involves doing work. You can't find direction until you fix your routine, until you fix and change. Figure out what about your routine you don't like and how you can make sure that it doesn't constantly keep happening. If you don't like your job, find ways to change it. Find a way to, be able to do something that you love, to be able to do something that would still provide you with income, or even find something that would replace your income that you get from your job but it's fixing the problem. You have to fix the problem. You can't just go through the same routine over and over again and expect change and expect something different. You have to put yourself out of your comfort zone and go for it. Sometimes you feel like your life has no purpose because you haven't worked hard. You may have a different idea of what your life would look like at 25, at 30, at 17, at 50, whatever age you are. You may haven't had an idea of that, and you get there and your life hasn't exactly turned out the way you thought it was. It's probably because you haven't worked hard enough, or maybe that situations have changed. Whatever the reason, whatever the excuses, it can still be turned around. You can still turn it around and get whatever it is that you wanted. You can still turn around and be successful. You can still turn around and find ways to mend your relationships with your children, mend relationships with your parents, mend relationships with your partners, become a whole-rounded person, fix your inner insecurities. There's still time for it. The worst thing you can do is just sit in it and dwell and think about everything that has gone, everything that you didn't achieve. Sitting in that position and thinking about all the things you didn't achieve, you're only going to dig yourself deeper and make yourself even more depressed. So you have to find a way to accept that your life hasn't turned out the way you wanted it to be, and then think about, put into action how you're going to move on from now onwards, so that when you look back in 5 years time, you've actually achieved something. Sometimes even the small wins count. You have to count all the small wins, not just all the big glamorous things, because who's to say that you losing weight is not equivalent to success? In your own eyes, that is something that you may have been struggling with and you've managed to overcome it. So be able to count all the small wins in your life. You have to be brutally honest with yourself as to why you're not where you want to be, why you don't have some sort of direction. And it will hurt. It does hurt, but it's all part of growth and part of becoming yourself, is being able to be honest with yourself and say, I didn't work hard enough last year. This year I'm going to work even harder. I'm not where I wanted to be 5 years ago. The next year I'm going to work harder so I have more than I really wanted. It's about finding direction, finding purpose, and being honest when you're not doing great instead of blaming it on other factors. So take control of your life and really think about why your life has no meaning. What's actually missing aside from the superficial things? Deep down, what really matters to you? What is missing and how are you going to fix it? So make sure that you're paying attention and you're finding direction. And if you're not where you wanted to be, you still have time. You still have time to work towards it. Grab time by your hands and run with it. And thank you for joining me today. If you've enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section below, and I'll see you in my next one.